Hello, my name is Jamie and this is the start of your IELTS practice speaking test. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Khánh and I'm from class D4.
And can you tell me about some of your hobbies?
I love drawing, I love listening to music and sometimes gaming with my friends.
Okay, good. So we're going to start part 1 talking about clothes. So who chose clothes for you when you were younger?
When I was younger, I loved pink with a lot of glitter clothes, and well, I didn't know how to describe that, which is why my mom was always the one to choose what I wear, because she understood me better than the other family members.
Okay, good. And what kind of clothes do you like to wear now?
Well, my style in clothes at the present is really different from the past. I like classic and plain clothing with just 1 to 2 colors.
Good. And what is the most important thing you look for when you choose clothes to buy?
When I choose clothes to buy, I do not go for the quality or the fabric. The only thing that I go for is how comfortable I am in the clothes.
Good. And have you ever helped any of your friends to choose clothes?
I've never helped any of my friends to choose their clothes, but I assume I can help them by suggesting them which type of clothing should I choose based on the styles.
Good. So moving on to part 2, you are going to talk about an advertisement. So you need to describe, saying what it was for, where you saw it, what happened in the advertisement, and why do you remember that specific advertisement. So I will give you 1 minute to make notes, and then you will speak for 1 minute. Thirty seconds left. Got 1 minute to talk about this subject.
Well, I've never remembered any advertisement, but I can remember the Spotify Premium one that I heard on Spotify, and of course it was used to persuade users to pay for the advantages of the Spotify Premium. And well, and in the advertisement, nothing much really happened, but just a woman saying something like, try Spotify Premium for 3 months with just only an amount of money. I didn't remember the price, and just like that. And how do I remember this? Well, I'm a person who really needs music to concentrate in things like studying or drawing, which is why I heard this advertisement a lot, and it became like a part of my memory or something. I cannot forget it.
Good. Well, so we will move on to part 3, continuing talking about advertising. So what do you think is the most popular way to advertise things in Vietnam?
The most popular way to advertise things in Vietnam is through social media like YouTube or TikTok, because there are a lot of social media users in my country, and this could be a great chance for people to advertise their products.
Good. And how important is music to advertisements on television?
Well, music make a lot of things cooler. Just imagine a cartoon without sound effects or music, it will be very boring, and which which is why people apply music to advertisements to make it to attract more people.
And why do some people find advertisements annoying?
Advertisements could be very obnoxious at certain times. Maybe like they interrupt us from doing what we're planning to do or what we're planning to watch.
Good.
And plus, there are some advertisements that cannot be skipped, which usually goes with the double advertisements, especially on YouTube. And this wastes a lot of time.
Do you think that advertisements make people decide to buy things?
Some people do not know what to buy and they really need suggestions for it. And in this case, advertisements could be a great choice.
Do you agree or disagree that advertising should never be aimed at children?
I have a neutral feelings for this, but I think it is okay for advertising to be directed at children, maybe some diapers or toys for kids advertisements. Especially there are many parents out there that have no experience in taking care of their kids, so they can take a look at the advertisements for suggestions what to buy for their kids.
Good. And I want you to comment on the effectiveness of advertising in communicating public health messages.
I think advertising could be a good way in communicating with public health messages. I mean, it pops up, it appears a lot and most of the time, so people can see them, and then so people can see the messages and pass it to another.
Okay, very good. So that brings us to the end of our speaking test. Well done, Khánh.